stolz gemacht, mein Sohn. Yo, so like I was watching 1 second here. Let me just get my setup right. Let me just get my setup right. Alright. Right. Oh my goodness, I can't even freaking hell. I need to change this setup. Anyway, what's good? Like I was watching one of Kaz's videos a minute ago. And then he was talking about Hunter x Hunter, which is my shit. This is my shit. You know what I mean? So but I had no idea about it, you know. So I saw the anime a long time ago. The best thing ever. Whenever somebody tells me about an anime, I'm like, yeah, Hunter x Hunter is definitely in my top three. It's always in my top three. Most freaking def, always in my top three. Haven't watched it in a long time, but this is making me super nostalgic. I'm actually hoping it is pretty awesome. I'm hoping the game is freaking awesome. I'm not sure right now. We're about to go in first time, first look, first whatever. Please do not disappoint me. It's is this I'm already disappointed in this particular instance unless we're just choosing a character like the male or female. But okay, you know what, let's jump in. Let's jump in. Uh let's see if my name is taken. Uh Male or female? Male of let's go male. Okay, they took it. They took it. It's fine. We'll just say FH and then silence. So full-hearted silence. Uh, okay, maybe FHS, FH silence. Can we have a space in this? Nope. FH name supports Chinese character letters. Too bad I don't know Chinese. All right, FH silence. This is a terrible name. F silence. Jesus, I'm insulting myself now. Whew, that's crazy. H silence. Silence X. Triple X. Ice Cube. Don't kill me. All right. Oh my goodness. Let me just put my channel name. FH and Bow. There we go. Okay. It's better. It's good enough. Good enough. Okay, Killua. There we go. He's gone. Uh, there we go. Let's just jump in here. Load. Load, god damn it, load. I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys can actually tell. I'm super excited about this one. Load. My goodness. I hope it's not because there's a huge population. I don't know. I kind of want to run around by myself. There's only one server that oh my goodness. 1 second. The sound is pretty damn loud, so hold on a sec. I want to go ahead and decrease the volume a bit. Hopefully that actually decreases the volume through and through, you know what I mean? Anyway, so click avatar hero to release. All right. Actually, now forgive me, people. I actually forgot what the ZXC, what this is. I can't remember if this is an actual thing in the anime, ZXC, or is this what they just call the skills in this particular game? I can't remember, but I will definitely go brush up because this is my shit. 1 second. Mr. Kite himself. They try to make it a bit like, I don't know. I mean, it's not too bad. They saying some stuff. Kite, what's up, homie? What's up? Makes sense that they actually have Kite sort of just walk you through this business, you know what I mean? I'm not skipping anything just in case somebody wants to read, you know what I mean? So I'm not reading it, but you can read if you want to. Kite, this dude, makes sense that he's, you know, sort of in the tutorial part. I actually learned nothing because I wasn't paying attention. I was just super excited. Let's see what we get here. We got 60 experience, and then we have what is this? I guess this is coins, right? I can't even hover over it. Anyway, so we have an XP scroll here. and it doesn't. This game just kind of wants to push you in. Just go, get in the game. Stop reading. Just get in the game. All right. So Kite saved your life, and find Kite and thank him. All right. All right. I like this. Oh, okay. Okay, name instead of power. I like the little addition. I like that little addition. I wonder if we get to choose our name type, or do we just get given a name type? If so, I don't know what I want to be. I don't know what kind of name type I'd like to be. Let's go ahead and keep walking. Oh, why am I gone though? Why am I freaking gone? That makes no sense. I'm not skipping anything, guys. Just for people who wanna read and stuff. I don't know why I'm gone. And besides, I'm gonna read this whole thing when I'm done, like when I'm in the editing process and whatever. Yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and read all this up. Uh, Gone is cool and all. I don't know. Okay, this guy is Killua, so. Oh my good, is this? Okay, this seems pretty damn cool. I hope it doesn't disappoint me overall. Fox, let's just jump in here. What is this? So it's just like start a match, right? Let's see. Man, the loading time. Well, there's only one server, so it's kind of like, okay, I kind of understand what, the loading time is all about. Let me drink some water. That's Gon's dad, by the way. Game Freaks. There we go. Legit, I did not see what happened there. Okay, so it's sort of like, Gon, your father's still alive. He lives. Of course, he's still alive. Gosh damn it. I'm gonna start skipping these. I'm sorry if you wanted to read. If you really do want to read, please play the game. Just jump into it and then go ahead and read it. Read it. Let's see. What's the skill? Doesn't even tell you what the skill is. I'm worried that if the skills don't have any depth, you just kind of click on which character you want to attack. So this is a pure auto based. Okay. Alright, so from what I saw from that combat system, I didn't see an option to do auto attack. There was no options to do ×2 or anything like that. So I'm guessing it's more like a game where all your characters are just sort of there, and then you click individually who you want to attack. But I'm pretty sure they have to introduce an auto feature, especially games like this. It makes no sense that there's no auto feature. I kind of want this tutorial to be over. I want the tutorial to be over. Look at that. It's taking so long to load. Look at that. Look at that. Look, it's still blurry here. But it's all good. It's all good. I just kind of want to get through this part. I do like the side scroll point of view. Can I click on it? Okay, so that's the special. Or the X something. That's good. That's cool. Then we get like Magitama. Or rather, a crystal in this case. I like the side scroll nature of it though. It's a little bit more organized, and I like the sprites as well. So it's like a 3D sprite in a 2D platform, similar to what you find in Elsword. But I don't know if it's entirely the same thing here, especially since, browser. But anyway, get some XP scrolls. I'm pretty sure that's for I don't want to call them heroes because that's not what they are. There's no heroes or real villains in Hunter x Hunter. That's the thing. So I know this is it's probably some type of hero collector. Okay, they call them heroes because I'm pretty damn sure they don't know what the hell to call characters in HXH. You know what I mean? So I guess we're just gonna call them heroes. But there's no heroes, because I mean Killua, let's be honest, this dude is far from a hero. Freaking family of assassins. Swamp monster, I don't know, skip that. I do like the enemy design though. Just I can't click on them. Okay, no, there we go. What's this? Accelerate. Alright, so accelerate is on, auto is off. Let's put auto back on, I guess. Okay, I like the fact that already, like from the get-go, even though it's just gone. Um, wait a minute. Who was I gonna get if I took female? No, cause like, who was I gonna get if I took female? Cause the main party, generally speaking, at the start of the anime, it's gone. It's Killua, and then you have Kurapika. I can't remember if I'm saying that right. Kurapika, something like that. And then you have who's the dude with the briefcase? Gosh, the last time I saw this was a while ago. I'll remember. So it's Kurapika, and then the dude with the briefcase with the suit. I forgot who it was. So I don't know who you get. I don't know who you get earlier on if you took female. That's actually pretty interesting. Who is that guy with the briefcase? I'm feeling like a total noob, and I totally know this dude's name. It's just I keep forgetting. Let's see. What is this telling me to do? Move it around. Okay. Then you go ahead and equipping advanced crystals requires your hero to reach a certain level. The yellow plus means level is insufficient. Let's upgrade the hero first. Alright, there we go. And then once you've upgraded your hero, you go to advanced and then equip something. So green plus means crystals can be equipped. Okay, obviously. And then you have what crystals? Where do I see my crystals? Alright, it's probably in the bag somewhere. Okay, so it equips auto equip. So you don't actually have the crystals here, but that's cool. That's all. Let's close that. Gonna close it. Alright, there we go. Right, there we go. We have Leorio. There we go. That's the dude with the briefcase. It's he's a boss. What the hell? So challenge Leorio. Man, these names are just killing me. Just killing me. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. He wants to be a doctor, so okay, there he is, Leorio. Leorio. The names are just killing me right now. I'm just too excited, people. That's probably the thing right here. It's already been like 13 minutes, and I don't think I've even played the game yet. Yeah, so like it's going on. It's pretty damn fast. Let's take the acceleration off just so I can see the animations. Later on, I mean, you definitely want to get that speed up, but right now I just kind of want to see these animations play out. I kind of don't like the fact that when he attacks, there's no sound to it or whatever. But I'm not sure if this is one of those officially licensed games. It's probably not. In most cases, it's probably not. I hope it is. Then that means later on they could get a patch that would actually have sound and vocals and whatnot. Sound effects. Sound effects are cool when people are attacking. Sure, at some point we're gonna switch off the sound and start listening to our own music, but you know, for the first couple of days, you want to listen to all the sound effects. You know what I mean? All right, so super generic. Let's put acceleration back on. 3-star, no death. 1 dies 2-star. Over 1 dies 1-star. You can pause this. That is weird. Let me just see. Are you sure you want to leave the battle? Oh, you can actually pause this freaking game. That is so weird. Okay. I guess that's if you need to go to like take a party break or something. And then you know, but you want to use like super control everybody or something like that. Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, I actually have a feeling whether you took male or female in the character selection part, you would have still started with Gon. Because I don't think this game has a main character. So what happens here, I think, is you just have all the heroes or all the characters of the anime, and then you sort of just mix and match your team, or maybe you use just one person. Nah, I'm pretty sure you mix and match your entire team. Okay, right now I'm just kind of clicking everything. I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I kind of just want the tutorials to be over. I'll figure everything out later. So, alright, alright. This guy is the dude they met when Gon was going to the hunter's exam. Well, this is the first kind of part, the unofficial official part of the hunter exam. So whoever could survive the sea or whatnot, they got to go take the hunter's exam, and he was the person who decided who gets to pass, and the people who passed was Leorio and Kurapika, Gon, yeah, and Killua. Yeah, they were all on one boat. So all these are the only people who passed, obviously, because they were trying to introduce all the characters. Okay, so this is where you recruit people. Okay, okay. Um, okay, that is cool. So how much do I have? So click to acquire souls. There's a chance of getting heroes. Okay, I'll definitely go there. But then first of all, I just want, okay, here it is. I have 0 blue souls. So I guess these are all the average heroes. And then once you get to Killua, he's a purple hero. So it's probably like one of the better ones. It's probably a must have. I'll read the skills a bit later. And then you have Ponzu. You gotta love her. I forgot if it's bees or something in her hat. Is it bees? I think it's bees. But man, that was awesome. She's cool. And then you have Tompa, freaking scumbag. What's good? Yeah, I'm recording right now. Did you see this game though? Jump in here. See this real quick, bruh. Super ecstatic about this. It's Hunter x Hunter Online, bruh. It's freaking crazy. You've never watched Hunter x Hunter? Damn, bruh. So epic. It's probably a good time to go watch Hunter x Hunter. Oh man, this is just so good. I don't know why this dude is even purple. He's not even good. I guess it's just because they introduced him late in the anime. But anyway, but maybe he's good in the game. I don't know. It's pretty cool. So alright, so the captain. He doesn't even have a name. They just call him the captain. I was wondering because I couldn't remember his name because he doesn't have a name. So anyway, he's a defensive tank. This is not a nin type. This must be a typo. There's no such nin type as defense tank. And also, this captain, I doubt he has nin. Okay, maybe he does, but it has never actually been shown. And if it was defense, he would have been emitter. Is it emitter? No, enhancer. He would have been an enhancer. Man, it's been a while since I've actually you know, watched this anime. I can't even remember this stuff. All right, so he would have been an enhancer if it meant that he was defensive. But I don't think he even has an in. But anyway, so the type is a front tank, and then ZXC dignity. So it's his skill. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I have to go check it out. So anyway, we have skill level 1. What do they do? Captain's normal attack deals 100% damage to single target. With nothing to compare that to, who knows? So deals 70% plus 40 damage to enemies in front row. and adds the sea god's blessing for the caster, reducing his damage received by 30% for 2 rounds. And then you have Guzzle. You have Guzzle, which is restores attack power, HP. The caster adds 200 fury. Okay, so is that fury for who? For the whole team or just for himself? Okay. Passively increase the caster's defense by 5% in battle. Okay. So passively increase the caster's HP by 5% in battle. Alright, so the way these games are, I'm guessing I would ignore this captain. Just looking at how many other parts are in here. But I guess if you want the blue guys anyway. But I think just ignore the captain for a minute. And then you could probably go... Kurapika is probably your best choice. I haven't read his skills, but he's generally stronger than Leorio. He should be. And then... So he's probably your best choice. Plus he's a specialist. What the hell is this? Nen DPS. He should be a specialist. That makes no sense. And Kurapika shouldn't actually be DPS. He should be more like a control type. Or something along those lines. But anyway. Let's see what's going on here. So Blades. Kurapika's normal attack deals 100% damage to single target. Okay. Deals 150% plus 50 damage to an enemy and triggers a critical attack. Okay. Deals 150% plus 50 damage to an enemy if the target's HP is lower than 50%. Deals an extra 50% damage. So yeah, it's definitely super deep here. Passively increase the caster's attack power by over 5% in battle. Super generic passives if I'm looking at them right now. Passively increase critical damage by 20% in battle. That is crazy. This is probably the first person you want to get. Because I'm assuming there's going to be events that require you to do a lot of damage. So he's probably somebody you want to have on your team. Leorio is a healer. I'm not even going to go through these skills because it's probably just healing. So heal, 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 heal. It's probably just a bunch of heals. And then we have Gon. We don't have to worry about him. Not even sure what he does. Don't even care. Killua. He's probably the second DPS person you want. Or it's probably more likely. It's probably better off to skip Kurapika and go straight for Killua. But I mean, if you're the anime's fanboy, like if you watch the anime, you probably want Kurapika anyway. Unless there's like a different version of him later on, then that's pretty cool. So Killua right here, we have Killua's normal attack deals 100% damage to a single target. Everything deals the same damage. I don't understand why. Deals 19% plus 100 damage to enemies in the back row. Each target hit increases caster's attack power by 5%. So it has the standard formation builds and stuff like that. So something I have to think about. What's this? Okay. So you have Killua. There we go. Okay. Through. This guy is a bitch. All of these dudes are bitches. No, not him though. He I don't know. Not one of my favorite Phantom Troops, but you know, the way he fights is pretty. I don't know. He has a pretty cool fight scene though. That was pretty damn cool. Not my favorite of the Stormtroops though. But this says he's a what? 6-star. 3-star, 4-star. What the hell? 6 stars. That is freaking crazy. And then let's come down here. I don't know what these are. I have no idea what these are. I'll learn about this stuff later. Man, why does this thing move? Okay. Menchi. Yeah. We didn't get to see too much of her. She's a Bushimon. If I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's a monster. She's a gourmet hunter. So basically, she hunts for food, but it's monsters, and it's pretty you know, it's one of those. This is her partner or something like that, or maybe he was just a partner for the exam. But whatever. That's a partner. They're both food hunters or gourmet hunters. Bushimo, I think so. Whatever. This guy is the coolest dude freaking ever. Satot. This guy, I feel like he's so bloody strong. Not only Hisoka wanted to actually kill this dude once. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I'm just spitting out a bunch of stuff. If you guys haven't seen the anime, you probably lost. But I don't know. This is like, man, this is bringing me back. This is bringing me back. And then Kite, he's basically, damn, okay. Nothing need to say about that. Red characters, so they're probably good. Biscuit. I wonder what version this is. Does she have her transformed version? Or is that what you see? The transformed version should be this full-blown enhancer type. Beans. I didn't even know Beans was a fighter. This is probably fan service type of stuff. What the hell? 6-star Beans? What? Are you freaking kidding? Gato. Yeah. He's probably dope. I'm not gonna read all their skills because I do like a little bit of I'll do more for planning and so forth while I learn about these characters. Okay, Canary. I remember Canary. I actually have her as my one of my wallpapers on one of my phones or something. Canary, and then she should be like she's a DPS. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And then the Kaluto. This is Killua's sister. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. It is. It's Killua's sister. I'm like, what the hell? Zodiac family. And then the man himself, Illumi. This guy. Oh man. I haven't seen Hisoka yet, which is so weird. You see Illumi, but not Hisoka. This dude is red. I mean, god damn. And then Zushi. When they meet him is when they first figure out what Nen is all about, like the training of Nen, and then this is the person who teaches them Nen, who teaches Gon and Killua, by the way. Let me just make that clear. And he also teaches Zushi. Alright, then you have the bunch of the Phantom Troops. There we go. So they put Hisoka in a Phantom Troop, which is weird, because technically he's not in... Well, you know what? Let me not go spoilers, you know, if people actually want to go watch it. The sprites are pretty cool. I mean, because it's a 3D model, so I kind of get where there's a bit of limitations, but it is pretty cool. With updates, most definitely they could make these even slicker. I do like these people. These guys, this dude is so cool. He has one of the most laid-back designs, period. Nobunaga. Most laid-back designs ever. Oh man. Whoo. This dude right here is basically the leader of the Phantom Troop. Kurolo. Yeah. And then he's an enhancer, Yugon. But they say front tank. So all enhancers are just gonna be tanks at this point. So that's what we kinda... I never liked this guy. I mean, he's cool in of himself, but I don't know, man. Oh, Noitero, Netero. Man, my pronunciation sometimes when you're reading it versus hearing it. Netero. Yep. Yeah, this is transformed Biscuit when she's super enhanced mode, the beefy one. And then this is Gon's dad. He always seems so stupid, but he's so freaking strong. Then you have the super foursome. Alright, so there's red versions of them, so that's cool. Pictures don't change. Maybe you just transform them to the red versions. So picking up Kurapika could be beneficial. And I think that's about it right there. I don't know where I should stop because I don't want to go too far. More important, because like in these kind of games, it's obviously... Oh man, let me just see what's going on. People are... I don't like these generic male-female type things. It's so weird. Alright, so Here are the teams. This dude has a team. Let me see. Can you what the hell? I'm not sure how long this server's been out. Can I check ranking before I do that? Can I do that? There we go. Clear plot dungeon or auto XP loot. You need level 25 to just look at the rankings. That sucks. Anyway, so there's only one server right now. Most likely I'm gonna wait till like the next server, and then once the next server comes out, then I'll start actually playing the game. So like when server 2 comes out, if server 2 is coming out, I'll definitely play the game. But for right now, this is probably gonna be the video. But let's just look at what's going on here real quick, just as a nice little teaser, as we can see what's going on. Yeah, so there's no main characters. You just choose whoever you want. This is actually such a great design. I hope though, in terms of the gears, it kind of works similar to Naruto Online, because I don't like this concept of having gear and then when you get better gear, you have to start taking off your old gear. I think that's unnecessary. It's not great. It's not even the future of gaming. So he has purple +1, he has yellow +2. I'm guessing this is his strongest one. Makes sense. It's freaking. She joined the Phantom Troop after Hisoka left. Spoilers again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I keep spoiling it. It's gonna be filled with spoilers. But you were never gonna watch Hunter x Hunter anyway. But you should. You should. That is the best freaking anime ever. You really, really should. A lot of people have only watched like the beginning part, and then they lose interest. But then they don't understand that that's how Hunter x Hunter is. It starts off super slow and then gets really freaking great after that. Like the arcs after that are just awesome. Alright, so I don't want to be dick riding on it too much. Point is, there we go. He has Menchi. So he still has Killua, this person. So clearly Killua is a must-have, and because he's purple, so you definitely want your purple guys, because purple is basically your average heroes, I guess. Oh man. Right, so here we go. This guy might, I don't even know how you check their powers, you know. Okay, this guy's level 43, this guy's 34. So when you look at a level 34 real quick, he has Gonstall, he has Leorio, 2 stars. So I guess maximum you can get him is about 3 stars. I guess that's what that means. Kurapika 3 stars, obviously, so he probably wants that damage output. Killua is probably leveling him up as well. Yeah, he's got his biggest damage thing on Killua, because that's the most damage. And then he has Ponzu. That is cool. Let me see. Let's see. Wait. What we get as our second character. I know I actually haven't played the game. I spent 30 minutes just looking around the things, but can I just see what we get? So here we go. Let's try to recruit someone. I don't know who the hell we're gonna recruit, but let's try. Acquire souls. Alright, so let's basic draw real quick. Alright, give me somebody good. I mean, whatever, you got somebody, but I don't know, man. Leorio, I don't get it. But I guess it's somebody. Can I draw more people? Alright, so we put the gear piece there. Click in there. What is that? What the hell? That seemed like that was an entire effort just to put on a freaking weapon. That was so weird. Alright, so let's see how it works out. Alright, this is gonna be a long video. F it. Psh, whatever. What I could do is just sort of speed the entire video up while I'm talking. No, that's not gonna work out because my voice and what I'm saying won't be in sync with the video, so that's gonna be weird. Um, whatever. Whatever. It'll be a long video anyway. It doesn't matter. I spend a lot of time not doing nothing, so so it is what it is when it comes to that. But hey, what can I say? I was fanboying out, so I'll definitely make another video when I've leveled up a little bit more. So I'm gonna do maybe just this and one more thing, and then just call it a day, and then play a little bit more, see where I get to the point where I understand a little bit of what's going on. Seems like I'm getting power a little bit at a ridiculous rate, and I'm already level 7. How the hell am I already level 7? I wasn't even paying attention. So anyway, let's see if we can recruit one more. Okay, wait. Where do you recruit from? Is it? Alright, this is the shop. I'll get into the shop later once I come back with the second video. I just want to see if I can recruit more. Summon. So summon, definitely. So you come here, acquire souls. Does it cost not enough gen? Okay, that's pretty cool. It kind of lets you just draw however the hell you want to draw, as long as you have coins. And it seems like right now I'm drawing from this particular guild, so Azura guild. So it's probably the basic people here, and then later on you get to maybe draw from here. I'm guessing it won't change. What is this? Azura draws, Azura draw 2, and then here you get other stuff. So okay, you can convert some of these to these. Okay, let's try recruiting somebody just by clicking. Let's go for oh no, 1,000. Let's see what happens. How do you get these though? Uh, 40,000. Let's look at the top up prices. So you have the lowest is about $5. I guess that would depend on what's here. I don't plan on topping up, but we'll see. It's pretty weird because I don't see anything in the menus here. Like, it doesn't feel like there's anything to click, which is odd for a browser game. At the map. All right. Okay, so story is probably like instances and whatever. All right, so I'm gonna go keep playing on. All right, and then I'm gonna come back when I'm like level, I don't know, whenever I get to a point where I've hit a cap or a roadblock and I can't level up anymore, I'll definitely come back and make another video, a second video up. Yeah, so all right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. All right, peace out, people. Man, this is freaking cool. I hope though. God damn it. All right, anyway, peace out, people. Later.